We're back here in Canberra, round 5, the final round of the Canberra Australian Volleyball Super League. Mick Stevens here with you again. Canberra, top of the table versus the bottom of the table today. So, Canberra Heat, much like the men, have improved season, putting up very strong performances to finish very strongly here in round 5. Steele sitting on top, 34 points, and then he gets very close from 2 through 5. Heat off the pace in 6th position. Steele really solidify their place on the top of the ladder going into finals next weekend. Clear 34 points. Adelaide Storm came into the weekend in 2nd place on 24 points. New South Wales Phoenix on 22 points. The Vipers on 21 points, and the Pirates on 19 points in 5th. Down to the Heat on 9 points in 6th. And we're going to, before we go any further, we'll catch up with David again. David.
Yeah, thanks. You mentioned, Mitch, the attacking prowess of the Perth Steel. They lead in almost every statistic. There's a massive out for the Heat today. Jaya Burkett had an unfortunate training injury, broke her hand, so she leads the kills percentage stats. Big middle for the Heat will be absent, so they will be missing a huge weapon there. In her stead will be Lucia Zarak. And again, just like the men, the women's team are very inexperienced, and this will be Lucia Zarak's 2nd match of her AVSL series. So interesting to see how she goes. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, David. It's this young team continuing to grow and push forward for the Heats. Opportunities come with injury, so we very much look forward to seeing Lucia goes in her 2nd Super League match. But very much like the men, or the men like the women, whichever way you'd like to look at it, this Perth Steel lineup is very strong all the way round. Looking again at our standings, so Vipers played Storm earlier today. Steel play Heat, and Pirates play New South Wales tonight, and I think that match will decide the final 4 going into next weekend. But here's the Heat lineup. Well, the big name there, Holly Uren, she has been fantastic. Sits number 4 in the league in points scored. I've been really impressed with Mei Ling, the Libero. She's been fantastic. It'll be a big part of what they do today. Benson, Vogel, been important as well. Head coach Robin Jensen and Sue Jenkins, the head coach, sorry, very experienced as they lead this young team. Been impressed with Linsky as well, who's come on in moments throughout the season, but this Steel lineup is very strong. Shelby Maher, the captain, just so good in all areas of the game. His slot, well, number 1 in attack efficiency, number 5 in points scored. Waterfall, one of the setters, number 6 in the serving stats. Caitlin Wincup, the 3rd highest point scorer in the young guns for this Steel lineup. Jasmine Serra, who's to be back in this weekend, the number 1 blocker in the competition. So, star power all the way around. And straight off the bat, Caitlin Wincup scoring there down the line. So Sarah getting the start today. Clayton has just been rock solid in the middle, number 10. Walters has been sharing libero duties. She is back in for today's match, and she's been outstanding all season. As that swing finds the corner, great start for this Canberra Heat women's team. Benson getting the start today. She's doing a fantastic job so far this season. Tip is read very well. Shelby Mark going hard into the corner, but beautiful dig. Go back to Mark. Turn down the line this time. Great dig. Opportunity, high ball. Just maybe a little bit wide and a bit deep there for Holly, who has shouldered a lot of the scoring burden and will again in the absence of Burkett. Such a shame for her to miss this last game of the season. Great read there, Walters sliding in, and again that time from Uren. Has the defense to start things off, very impressive. That time Vogel swinging, she's starting in the opposite spot. Another sprawling dig. And their hard work pays off. Great effort in defense from this young Canberra Heat team. That's what we like to see. Minsky getting the start today. He's playing middle blocker. It's for a float serve, pushes deep. Sarah. Well, that looked very easy then. The shorter players, but gee, does she get up. She's been very impressive. The opportunities she's got. So Clayton. Jump float serve. Well handled. Great dig from Winkup. The angle too great. Riley, number 9 there. It's very shallow in court on defense, but needs to the steps back, give us a bit more of an opportunity to play the ball. Reception again. On Uren, she's off the net. It's probably, just long, so probably a little bit too far off. Try and push her on a little bit more aggressive. Give her some options to work with. An opportunity to maybe use the block a little bit more. High back set. Well dug there. And the scramble is great from Clayton. She can't get there, but the effort, brilliance. So Vogel, number 5, playing in the opposite role today. Nice hard flat serve, but a little too flat. Ma, captain of this Steel team. She has been a mainstay and a focal point. That's a great dig by Walters. Opportunity now. That's a better delivery to Uren, excuse me, but she's dug. And Sarah, going for a little roll shot. Can't quite execute. David, what have you noticed at the start of this match?
Yeah, thanks, Mick. Just the serving prowess between these two teams, I think, will be the difference today. Perth are going into this game looking for a 5-0 clean sweep of the season. Interestingly, though, last week, the Perth side pumped out 12 missed serves and the Heat 10. So interesting that they're to and fro from there. Just like the men did earlier, the women are really sharing around the attacking duties with Ma, Sarah and Winkup attacking through either side of the court. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, David. And right on cue, a bit more variety in offense. Hislop on court, and if they can pass the ball well, she will be a big focal point. And look for Leah Clayton, the other middle attacker as well. Yeah, I think on that service, I think the Canberra Heat team need to take a little bit of risk to try and put some pressure on this Steel team. There's probably no point in them being too safe with the prowess of this offense of the Steel. So we'll see how much risk they take throughout the match. This Canberra Heat side. But from where I sit, go for it, I say. And you might have a little bit of that, might have some errors, but hopefully with some risk might come some reward. Try to keep Hislop in particular out of the game, because she is just dominating again this year in the Super League. And there she is on serve, nice short serve, handled well. That's a great swing with Benson that time. Easy ball back. Well read there. Oh, how's the sprawling defense? Hislop in or out. Thought they had it there for a second. Well, it's been a day. I've come straight from commentating the Melbourne-Adelaide match, and the defense from middle attackers today, maybe it's a full moon, I'm not sure, but it's been very impressive. That's a great dig. Yes! Well played. Canberra Heat. Create the dig, give yourself a chance. You've got to be desperate in defense today. That ball popping up beautifully. Kalinsky. Great read. Malin. Oh, soft block. Here we go. In system now. The Steel. Great blocking there. Vogel. Great transition. Kalinsky blocked well. She worked hard to get off the net. Paid off. Great example. The power play call. So, to our conversation from earlier, Canberra. They're on the roll here, so I like this call from Jenkins, trusting her players early, trying to make an impact on this match. Interesting, she went for it on serve as well. So often we see teams waiting till they're receiving serve, and they're usually favourite to win the points. And well, that ball breaks through the hands, so it's, I think, a good idea from Jenkins to call 9-8 up, but unfortunately the first two go the way of the Steel. Can they side out here? This reception from Benson. Wow, great swing. Vogel on the left side. So it's 1 out of 3 for Canberra Heat. Themselves in a good position here. 11-10. Perth could counter if they wished, power play wise. It's a good serve. Stretching is Waterfall, and Linsky just into the net on her block. So 11-all, no power play called by the Steel. Substitution with Charlotte Hanson coming into the game. Linsky to serve. And it's a good one. Well, splitting the gap between Incup and Walters. Walters been so good this year. Very rare error from her. They're still with an opportunity to call the power play if they wish. Still on 11 points. find her mark this time. So, no play opportunity. Gone now for the steal, 12-13. Hislop into the front row, which is dangerous for the Heats. Good reception from Hansen, just wide. We had 2 golden points situations in the men's game. 13 all, then trading points back and forth. It's trending the way of the golden point here. This pattern continues. Well, big reach there. Bell in the middle for 3. Reached well and found the space on the tip. So, side out. The Heats, like they're building nicely here. Walters, well delivered. Sarah, a long way off the net, and it's that long. So, great points. Point on serve, great point for the Heat. They do that 37% of the time. Perth still do it 46% of the time. It's a pretty impressive stat. That leads the competition just above the Melbourne Vipers. One foot float. It's well dug. Here we go. Newcup had to sort of adjust her run there. And the ball off the net again. Oh, nice block. Riley, the setup. Oh, that's a nice play over from her. It's tall setup to is Riley. Great little lead here for Canberra, 16-14. Caps pass as well off the net. Sarah in a difficult situation. Scores. Looks like it's easy there. Well, side out here. If you're a Heat fan. And they do. They go to Bell. Change up there, coming for the house is front court with the setup, so they're giving you the rights. Change up worked well, so set point here in the first set, 17-15 for the Heat. Good from Sarah. Oh, Hislop is blocked, can they save it? They can! Well done, Canberra Heat's on the board. Fantastic start on their home court, on their home crowd. Heat 18-15, just the start they wanted. Put scoreboard pressure on the steal. Shout out to our sponsors. Indra, our naming rights sponsor of the Australian Volleyball Super League. Escape, Student Living, our supporting partner. Newcastle, the official ball of the Super League. Exclusive ball provided. Of course, Inverleigh broadcast partners. Massive thank you to our sponsors for getting behind volleyball here in Australia. To the action here on court. Set 2 about to get underway. Looks like a change in setters for the steal. Canberra Heat lineup looks unchanged. David, courtside.
Thanks, Vic. A great first set for the Canberra Heat. They needed to lean on heavily Kim Vogel, who stepped up massively, and Holly Aren. Towards the end, this had a Hayley Riley also did some fantastic work. She's hands now, and nice little slide from Linsky as well. Perth, on the other hand, they started really strongly, scrambling defensively very hard. But then Canberra just got a bit of momentum going, and I think that was due mainly to the nice setting of Riley giving the ball out to Vogel and Uren in particular. See how Perth comes back with Hislop serving.
Yes, thank you, David. Yes, certainly pressed with Riley. Great first set, delivered the ball well. Blocked well in that position too. Which is going to be important to slow this defense down, this offense down, I should say. Just missing on service, O'Reilly there. So, Tamburi in. No, sorry. Windcup, not Windcup. Waterfall, the W's. Starting setting again. It's Crean, number 15. And she was on fire last week. She came on, she's been quite spark plug off the bench. So maybe looking for that little bit of a spark here in the second set. So she'll play that outside role. Keep an eye on her. She was so fun to watch. Game against the Vipers last week, she absolutely turned it on. So there she is there, touching the ball around. Nice tip to play. Finding the space beautifully. Well, a hot start here for Perth, 4-1. The rest of their lineup for the Steel remains unchanged. Screen in. Sarah. She's in place 4, and there's that nice back set from Riley. Spot from Waterfall, and Rogers with the place. Benson, good first set. She's on service, and that's good pressure on serve. She targets Crean. High ball out. It's a great swing from Uren, but Walters up to the task. The swing, well done. Clayton, shut down, Linsky. Defense. The Heats. Going for that serve, which I don't mind. Put some pressure on, try and get them ahead in some points. There's Windcup receiving some information from the bench on where to serve. Serves well with the ace. That ball just dropping, that float serve. Yeah, very impressive. Again, finding the target from the coaching bench. Just a little wide, a little bit more line, a little bit too much. Linsky. Loopy deep ball, well controlled by Walters and Clayton. Haven't called her name much so far. Very impressive kill from her. Tip is dug, that's a great dig from Waterfall. Tight ball and put down, Vogel. He's been very good on that right side in that opposite spot. Good block, and she's been swinging well to start this match. Well, there's a better call here. I think it must be a net touch or a centre line violation. I thought that went the way of Heats. High ball out. Nice play there. Ollie Uren, fourth best scorer in the entire league. Power of work. Annie Reeson into the game. She'll take up the setting duties in place of Riley. Good serve too, putting pressure straight away. And a violation there on the steal. So Waterfall coming from the back court to set, and she's not allowed to jump and play that ball over the net, which she didn't do intentionally, but it was the service pressure that forced her into it. So great start from Reeson. Good again. Well, was there a touch? No, there wasn't. Reeson again. Good serve, same area. Targeting Ma in the corner. Wow, S. Green straight into the action on her first swing. Out where she left off last week. Pauline Mensah in shot there. Done a fantastic job along with Laurel Wentworth, coaching staff of this Steel team. We have these ladies really in sync at the moment. And there's a great block. Slop and Waterfall right side. I'll go into the finals round. I think they'll still stay on top. See how the rest of this match plays out, but you would think their lead would be big enough for them to stay on top of the table heading into next week's finals. Pipe attack. Great dig from Reeson. Off the block and out. Nice play there. The Heat. Beautiful dig. Setting that ball very, very nicely. Upset out. It's a little roll. Great read from Reeson. Zarak, we mentioned her at the top of the broadcast in her second match in the Super League. It's part of that substitution with Reeson. Putting up a fight here, 11-8. There's that jump serve. Going long, her first serve. Bell not happy with the ball, asking for a new one. They seem to be serving that right-hand side, that position 1, deep position 2 area. Nice block, recycle. Good dig from Mark. High ball in the middle. Green, big bet net for her as we go down to David courtside.
Just looking at Sue Jenkins, just watching to see if she goes towards the pocket and gets that power play out, because I think this is the perfect time to use it. You get 2 out of the 3 and you're well ahead of the game because it's down by 1. Now it's 11-all with the miss there. We've got Kim Vogel doing a wonderful job, who's been subbed out. But a pretty interesting mix-up recent going on with Lucia Zarak as well, finding some court time for the first time this set. Then here is the power play. Sue must have heard me because the Heat have got a power play with Bell serving. They got the first one.
Thank you, David. Yes. Good timing. Power plays here. So, Canberra, 2 in a row. Nice little run here, and they take the lead here in this set. Nice dig, one-hand set. Zarak pushes into the block. Another opportunity for her, deep in the court. Quite getting the timing right there, Linsky. And Whincup that time, making no mistake, finding her way through the block and down. So Canberra, third point of the power play. Great pass. Slowed down by the defense of the Steel, but opportunity again. They go to the middle. The tip's dug. Great blocking, yes. Zarak and Linsky. So after all of that, Canberra play it well, and they come out on top 15-12. We see the substitution reversed. So Riley back in the backcourt, and we have the attacker in the front court, David.
Yeah, look, Heat almost took all three as we watched Kim Vogel dump that one down. And earlier on, Mitch, you were wondering about that was an overpass. Vogel did exactly the same thing, so she was correct that time and unlucky the first time. I think Linsky on that second power play would love to have that one back because it was overpassed again, and she just misread it and just jinked it back over instead of jamming it down the throat of the Perth Steel team. But a good substitution from Coach Sue Jenkins, who was extremely experienced, and she just ekes out every last drop of whatever talent is on the court there. And on the other side, Pauline Mansagy, her pedigree just stands for herself, medaling in the last 3 years, and she could go 5-0 at the end of this match. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, David. As Canberra power play got them on a roll, and the roll continues. Yes, they've maybe missed a couple of opportunities, but they haven't let it bother them. 17-13. They find themselves up. Sue Jenkins steering the ship beautifully for the Heat. Good from Green. Ma into the block and down. So Perth need to go on a big run here. It's Whincup. He's been serving well. Moves to the right side for service. Well, that ball very wide. Wow, Walters, what a cover. But in the box seat here are the Heat. Vogel is dug. And there she is, Hislop. Haven't been able to find her enough, really. Find her that time. Well, they save one. They save another. Good front row, does Heat. You ran on the left, Vogel on the right. Linsky in the middle, they go to Linsky. Tip is dug. High ball to Ma. A great dig there from Hansen. The defense continues though. Oh, Waterfall only just getting there. High ball to Vogel. Yes! She gets it done. Whincup in a great spot. I think she wanted to leave that ball. Couldn't get out of the way quick enough. Well, Canberra Heat to love up against the Steel here at home. Great start for them. We'll come back from a quick break with more. Playing things beautifully. Came from behind in that second set as well. Used the power play well. Managed to get on a roll late. So how does the Steel respond? Great dig. Down ball given up. Sarah back into the lineup, and it's a nice play from Waterfall off the block and out. So Fry it is. I think that was her mixed with Hislop earlier. Long hair covering the number. Reception is a bit askew. Did well to keep it alive. Great dig from Wingcup. Steele finding the floor. David, court side.
Thanks, Mitch. Late in the second set, I was observing Coach Manson, scribbling furiously on her rotation slip and just puzzling out what to do next. And I think the Perth Steel have come into a game thinking, look, it's going to be a foregone conclusion, but it is certainly not, because the Canberra Heat have come to play and there's a big crowd really getting behind them. Neutral supporters, on the other hand, would look at this game and think, oh, probably not going to tune in first v last. It's going to be a bit of a dud old match. But gee, it is not anything like it. But that's Fry blasting that one through the middle. She's been effective coming on Fry. And some pretty good coaching from Jenkins in the second set through the middle passage there. Really turned the game around, and a good use of the power play too.
David, yeah, absolutely agree there with Jenkins and the power play. Worked very well. It was an ace serve. It's a good start again from Perth. They got off to a good start in the second set. Some good coaching and some good play. Canberra in a very strong position to take it out. So Fry in, and I think you're spot on, David, with the mindset. Maybe coming in expecting to win, did the steal. And that can be a little bit dangerous at times. And playing against a team that really has a lot of freedom in the Canberra Heat, and they've certainly come to play. So, Linsky somehow is dug. I don't know how that ball kept alive. Oh, how's the dig? Chasing that off court, the other side, going early. Eventually Steele come up with it. Took a lot of effort. So Canberra Steel sort of change their mindset, change their expectations, change a few things on court. Put pressure back on the Heat. So it goes wide. David, court side.
That last point was the most extraordinary point I've seen in volleyball for a long time. First of all, we had Linsky absolutely spank the ball. It goes off the shoulder of the Perth player. I think it was Crean, perhaps. It was so quick. Went back over. Uren jousted at the net, gave the ball up. Ball was pushed back. The libero for the Heat almost ended up on Pauline Mance's lap, got it back over on two. Heat scrambled it back and somehow kept the point alive. Quite amazing.
That was an awesome point, and it's something I love about the women's game. Is that defense, the long rallies that creates, an opportunity now. That's a nice swing to the corner. Well, the Heat have no signs of slowing down or going away quietly into the night here in the last round robin of the last round game, I should say, of this Mahindra Volleyball Super League. Now taking it up to top of the table still. Great dig again, they keep alive. Nice little push from Riley, takes Waterfall out. Too good that time. Very deep in the corner, using the angles of the court very, very well. Cross court into the corner, your longest piece of court, using it to effect. So Fry with the start. Serve from her. You ran up to the task. Oh, another nice kick attack. Maria Bell. Again, using the corners well. We just spoke about that from Mar, but Bell doing it from the middle exceptionally well. Good to see some quick attacks and first tempo offense impacting the game here for the Heats. There's Hislop. In the front court now, they will need her well. Up very short in 6. Had to play that ball above her head. Can't control. Can the steal find Hislop, get her in the game along with Fry? Get some impact, get some pressure through the middle of the court, and they go to her on cue. In or out, out is the call. A little bit too far off the net for that play, but very, very close. So, Heat just continuing to roll here in the third. Nice from Whincup. A little cheap point there, most of the way of the steal. David, what are you seeing down there courtside?
Yeah. I'm watching Shelby Marr. She's really stepping up. She's actually got a bit of a, pardon the pun, but a real steely look in her eye. She's up to serve now, but I think she's realised that she needs to be the captain and leader and take it upon herself to get this game back under the Steel's banner. On the other hand, I'm looking to Sue Jenkins, and this is where I'd pull the power play out again. Third set, get rid of them all and put the Steel right under the pump. Now, it'll be interesting to watch how the Steel react here, because if they take this set, that might give them the momentum into the remaining 2. If they don't, you know, going into the finals next week, this is not a good look for them.
Great observation, David. I would think that's a great dig, great touch, but control. I would think we'll see a power play from Jenkins here in the next few points. Really try and get 3 sets on the board and get the win technically in the books. So, and hey, bring on all the puns, I say, David. But good observation, Mar. They're trying to lead this team. Someone needs to really push them and step up. They impact this match and turn it around. Well, cheap one there to the Steel. Canberra playing with so much freedom at the moment. I think we see power play called by the Steel this time. So doing it on serve as well. Interesting tactic. Be a matchup that they like well. It's never a good time for a service there. Plays once the time. Canberra still with a few points up their sleeve to counter if they wish to use the power play, as that's very, very wide there from Bell. Hislop versus the substitution. Serve, fly into the front row. So their last chance for 2 points here. Nice reception. Wow, the block's there, and it's a kill block. So, 13-9, 4-point buffer, 2 out of 3. Now play. Right, still with an opportunity to answer. Very, very well watched. Zone Hurley. Power play from Jenkins. Still has time. Oh, nice serve. Look at the pavement down. Just about the perfect serve. Here's the power play called. So, Riley, Roger here. One of those would be nice. From Waterfall. It's passed over. Good serve too. Standing attack given to the steal. Anna's cross court, but well done. Riley's been fantastic. Sarah very shallow again, but gets the deal. Oh, goodness. Weak up. Emphatic kill down the line. Power play this set. Quite going to plan for the Canberra Heat. Got one more chance here. Good serve again. Oh, good skip. Swing from her. It wasn't quite as fast a play as they would have liked, but it didn't matter. Cross court opened up and she took it. Double block in front of Ma, but she still finds a way. 16-13. We're running out of points here in this third set. Nice swing in the end. It's a big swing, but well done. Oh, the ball popped up beautifully for Fry. She just pokes it down, so 17-13. Perth in the box set. Box seat, excuse me, to take this set. And ace is called. Ball's landed in. A perfect finish. Cut, climbing the baseline. So, steal, fight back. Third set, 2-1. Canberra round 5. And we'll take a break and be back. Fourth set. Automatic point pass, great from Yee again. Outside the figures, if you don't mind. Is there anything she can't do?
Win this one, and I'd keep your eyes on Bracer Garrett.
What's up? It's the block. That's what.
And they are serving to steal the match.
Matthew Fallett. You can see the repeat. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's sliding again.
A lot of pressure on the
5, fourth set here. What match this is turning into. Canberra taking the first two. Shocking the steal a little bit. They've responded well. Third. Some points, give themselves some sets, got a bonus point as well, but they would love to finish the season with a win. Sounds very obvious, but it could just be a really nice reward as still defenders are sprawling control. This would be a really nice reward for their development, taking out the top team as well, who haven't lost in the first year. So match. Very, very interesting. Hand under that ball is called good. And that one was called, that was down to me, but play on is called. And off the block and so I think it might have been the tiniest bit of floor in the heat pancake, but certainly a lot of floor in the steel pancake. But ultimately, play on. His slop into the shoulder of the defender. Hear the thud through the effects microphones. Steele will be wanting to see a lot more from her. Sarah. Going in the net, so still finding a bit of rhythm. Service line out of Steele. Yeah. It's a good start. Service pressure's been good. Pipe ball to Ma. Set out to Uren. She finds the net. So she's trading a few errors here in this fourth set. Both teams still with one power play each. 2 sets remaining, so this one and the next one. Short serve from Hislop is good. A long way off the net. She ran great dig from Sarah. Wow, link up. Very nice swing down the line. Serving short most of the time. See if she changes here or goes back to the same spot. No, pretty much the same spot this time, handled. And the block's there with no cover. Just watching that ball hit the floor before the heat. Good productive run here on the service line for Hislop. Too short. Deep serve, well handled by Sarah. Ma has to swing from the back court. An easy ball given up. Cramps Sarah though, high ball. That is a very high quality swing. Outplay called by the Perth Steel. David, are you there courtside?
You mentioned the... Thanks, Mick. You mentioned the errors earlier, and funny you should say that because Steel have done 4 forced or unforced errors to the Canberra Heat's 2. So they're under the pump a little bit here, and I've got to say, Jasmine Sarah's defence has been absolutely outstanding. On the other hand, Caitlin Whincup this set. 2 absolutely dynamite kills and a block kill too. So Whincup is doing the job for the steal in the 4th set.
Super athletic and a lot of good athletes on this Perth Steel team. Whincup just one of them. So power play nice and early. Again, doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme and reason about when, just the feel of the game for the coaches. 1, 2, 3, that's a nice dig from 1, 4. Here's Whincup, who we spoke about. We talk her up, of course. Makes the error, but tough spot there. 8-6. Perth pulling the trigger early on the power play, trying to break this set open. Could go 10-6 here. To Clayton, a good choice. Hasn't had a lot of opportunity in this match as Clayton. Well, a reasonably effective play for Perth. 10-6, 4-point lead, of course, Canberra. Still with theirs. Should they choose to use it? Riley, right, execute the tip. Exactly how she would have liked it, but comes up with the result she wanted. It's a point for the Heat. I wonder if Canberra could close this gap a little bit over the next few points. I wonder if they might call it if the gap doesn't close. I wonder if they hang on to their power play for the last set. Well delivered from Walters. And that's a little bit too easy for Clayton. Thought there was defenders in range, but that's it. It's hard serve, Clayton. They've done that a couple of times. That's Bell. He's playing middle from the Heat, but running around in the back, just the normal back set, slide, just the normal to the red, whatever call that in the state, D, rubber ball, all that stuff. So a little change up, some creativity and offense for the Heat. Opportunity now. Not sure who to set there in the backcourt was Bell. Keeps setting Riley, and she's not transitioning to hit. No, she's the setter, but if she's not setting, she needs to do the next job, which is attacking. And finally gets it. All the setters need to push the ball to the other side. So just a little breakdown in a couple of areas there. Riley needs to be ready to attack. Non-setters need to know who is where, who the best option might be. So a couple of opportunities go begging for the Heats. Pushes to that left side, and that's a nice tip, Benson. It's still a few points up their sleeve. Get close enough, need some points on serve. Might have been out, but well taken from Mark. That's a great block, it's still alive. Well, Linsky sort of stopped there for a second. She thought she had blocked, but play on. It's a great pipe and a great dig. We don't say much here in the Super League. It's good defense from Riley. Well shot too easy for Walters. Riley and a bit of confusion. It's in. Lead ball from the road. Early. It's literally tight. Dylan Gurley, it's going to take it back, but looks pretty easy here in the studio. So Green into the match again. Can she bring some spark? Just wide. What are you seeing down there courtside, David?
Them currently, even though they're ahead on the scoreboard, the error rate is very high, as we see Whincup again absolutely tattoo that one cross court. That's her fourth effective kill today. So the Perth Steel, when they actually hit, they terminate the ball. On the other hand, Canberra have only killed the ball twice this set, so pretty interesting going forward. If Steel can mop up their errors, it's a great serve from Hislop there, they will take this game away pretty convincingly.
That's a great observation, David. Just Perth there is keeping the game and maybe masking on the scoreboard what's truly happening out there, but still on Perth Steel to make that change. Hold on to power play. 15. Rolling towards this full set to take it to 2-all. It wasn't the hardest of attacks. Riley might got that opportunity again. Just got herself in a little bit of an awkward spot. So 16-12. Set looks to be going the way of the Perth Steel. Good serve. Nice dig from Walters sitting in the cross court. This side. Excuse me, Whincup. It's been great when the ball's been off the net. First contact with dig. Long way off the net, the setters delivering that ball from off the net. She's just found that cross-court corner time and time again. Very, very good attack from her. Great dig from Green. Ma with the tip, good recycle. That's a better dig from Riley. And again, just the hole in the block cover of the Heat. 18-12, so 2-all. Wonderful finish coming up for this match in Canberra. 2 sets all. Heat trying to hang on, trying to get their first win in the last round. We'll take a break, we'll be back with this 5th set soon. Canberra, 2 sets all. It's been a fantastic display from the Canberra Heats. really taking it up to the undefeated top of the table, Perth Steel. Have they got one more in them? Got a power play up their sleeve. Steel don't. Well, great block there on the slide. It popped it up. Hurley probably closer than she thought to be able to chase that ball down, but when Hislop goes after it, it's pretty hard to stop. Sarah holding her place on court for the steal. Nice reception, Holly Uren, and that's a great swing, but a better dig. And after a brilliant fourth set, Cup gets that one all wrong. Bell, number 3, been swinging really well in the middle. Impressed with her this round, this match so far. Great reception from Sarah. The tip this time, well read. Going early. Soft block, controlled. Riley's been good on the cross-court defense. Well, they're sprawling the steal, but they're alive. Kept in by Winker. Yes, back the bell, and what a swing. Fantastic swing from her. So the last few to position 5, she goes cross-court that time, goes to 1. Nice change up. Shallow was Benson. Cup can hit sharp, but a little, expecting the ball a little too sharp there was Benson. He stopped to serve. She's been serving short to that position 2 area. She goes deep to 1. It's a good block. The cover's there this time. Well done, Benson. Time down the line and sharp. Great cover from Benson, but yeah, just sort of back door, we call that, of the block. Way around the block, behind the back of the block. It's a great dig from Mark. Reverse set. Wow. Vogel, we haven't called her name for a little while. That's a very powerful swing down the line from there. Have a look at it here. Straight at the head of Hislop. She gets her hands up. And control. So a nice start from both teams. Not relying on errors, but creating points, terminating points. And that's a nice dig from Benson. Sprawling forward. Mar is blocked but covered. Go to Mar again. Oh, very clever. Just took all the pace off that. Dropped it in front of Benson, who's been defending well. So Perth have cut out some of their errors. Heat up to the task. Terminating points so far. UN, high ball. Great touch from Doan Hurley. Tip, that's a good read. Well done from Riley. It's been tipping there multiple times. Oh, how's the defense? And more this time from Steele. Good touch. They go to the pipe. Benson, he's dug. Continues Sarah, and she finds a way through finally. Having to cut that ball across. Just finding what little space there is on court. The defense has been spectacular. David, down to you courtside.
Jasmine Sarah's defence across the back line, just passing, has been impeccable. Secondly, the Perth style, that's amazing from Linsky, blasting that one through the middle. Perth Steel have been throwing absolutely everything at the Heat, and we're talking pretty vigorous attack too. The Heat have really stepped up as well, defending amazingly, just keeping the ball alive somehow. Sometimes Windcup is hacking the ball at them and it just keeps recycling. So well done from the Heat team, but equally great attack from the Steel. Back to you, Mick, in the studio.
Thanks, David, as we see a double sub. So Reeson and Zarak on. Go to Windcup and Molly at near end with the one-on-one snap block. And she's pushed around by a team for a great work there. Well, start to this fifth set. What a match it's been. It's been highly entertaining. Defense has been spectacular from both sides. Great dig. Some more defense again. Benson inspired in the back row at the moment. The final four. Zarak with the kill. Great moment for her. Blocking down. Yeah, been. David, you mentioned the quick attacking from the Heat. Very much enjoyed that, and it's been very impactful for their volleyball. It's made life a little bit easier on the outsides, put some pressure on the block and defense of the Perth Steel, and that goes a long way. Any level of volleyball, middle attackers are gold. And the hardest, it is in my opinion, the hardest position in volleyball. It gets a bit of a harsh rap. People don't want to play it, but if you want to be a better volleyballer, play some middle, learn to read the game, learn to swing fast, and appreciate what they do. So Canberra, 7-5. Out to Mark, she tips, well read by Reeson. Played very well when she came on the other set. And Sarah, what a pancake, I love that. Waterfall with the dig. Sarah was already on the floor. Watch this, she dive, and she's there. Come on, she says, what are you doing? I'm here. Well, Reeson come on to serve, and she's serving well. On the line that time. Bump set, Tamburi on this time for setting duties for Perth. And in or out, what's the call? Out is the call. Power play. Yeah, I thought Perth didn't have any power plays left. Maybe they do. David, we might, if you can find out what's happening down there, that would be great as this play unfolds. Well, Sarah rips and is blocked, but recycle there. Reverse from Canberra, the block again. Well, inspired blocking from the Heat. Zarak this time. Offside. Deep serve is controlled. Heavy cross again is dug, and Benson just running into the pole. David, courtside, what do you got for us down there?
Yeah, Perth has called the power play, and they've got the first one, but lost the second. This is their third power play. I think Sue Jenkins still has one up her sleeve, which I'd be yanking out of the pocket very soon as Reeson goes back door to Zarak, but is shut out by Jasmine Sarah and Elise Hislop, who's having an outstanding game. Jasmine Sarah, back to you, Mick, in the studio.
Update there on the power plays. Interesting choice to go to Zarak against Sarah, who is the best blockers in the competition. So need to be aware of their matchups to the Heat. Reeson, that's a nice set. And oh, how's the hustle there? Oh, Perth on a roll now. And a good, I like that from Heat, getting in their huddle, coming together, trying to slow the game down, trying to take a breath and reset here. So Perth with the mini break. 11-9 here. Both teams looking to take this match. It would be the first win for the Heat if they can get there. So let's see. Clayton serving great. Darren Hurley very good. There's that change up. I like that. Linsky it is this time in the front row with Riley, the setter, so they can run that back set. It's been a great change up. It's worked well for them. Linsky and Bell, who both hit well on the first tempo ball, both hit that back set well. And followed all the way as that goes long. So 12 now. Serve is productive. Benson has to stretch with the wrong hand to try and save that ball, and she can't. So, 3-point lead. Experience of this Perth Steel team just coming through at the right time. Great swing by the Heat to claw one back. David, you get something for us down there?
Yeah, just watching Alida Benson put that one across court to bring them within 2. We're playing out this point, but we're at 2-all, of course, and the tension is palpable in the stadium. Both teams, you can really feel them tightening up, and this is going to go either way. Another point to the Heat. 1 point is the difference. Now back to you, Mick.
Thanks, David. Well, rightly so, the tension should be high. This has been a fantastic match so far. Both teams desperate to finish on a win. Fantastic block. Well, they're stepping up. This young Canberra Heat team. Perth, this result won't really affect their spot on the ladder, I don't think, but they want to finish on a positive note going into finals. They want to finish on a win. Go in with that positivity into the semi-finals next week. And there's Waterfall. She's done that a couple of times. And Canberra Heat, this would be a brilliant way for them to finish their campaign. Taking some big strides forward this year, and a win over the top team in the competition would be the perfect send-off for them. And what's the call here? Oh no, centre line violation. I think she stepped over the line, Riley, as she was reaching for that ball. So 15-13. Perth get the mini break again. Deep in this 5th set. Great reception there from Ollie Uran. Great dig, Walters. I love that they went for the quick attack there. Do they go again? No, they go behind. It's a roll shot. Walters is up for it. Oh, the cover has been excellent on block from Perth. Here we go, in system. Oh, it's a great swing and a great dig twice. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me, it's in. Well, it really felt like Canberra deserved that point, but look at the defense here. And a little net tape ball, just finding the line. Some great offense from Canberra, but the result of the Steel defense moving too much. So 16-13. Well, an ace serve from Sarah, and I think that is going to be the match done. That 4-point lead, probably too much, but Team Canberra played exceptionally well. And an ace to finish. So Perth again, step up right at the clutch. Take the 3rd set take the game 3-2. What a fantastic finish for both teams, really, in their last match of the rounds here in the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Heat can walk away, heads held very high. By far their best performance against what is shaping to be the best team, really, in the competition at the end of the rounds in Perth Steel. So not only did they play well, they played well against the best so far in the Heats. They were made to work, and that's not a bad thing getting into finals. Getting some challenge, getting some adversity, getting into the semi-finals next week will help prepare this Steel team. Great scenes here in Canberra. The men's teams getting around the women's teams. It's been a very entertaining round. Check out some replays, I believe. Great swing down the line by Vogel. Some of that defense we've been talking about all night. It's been the story of the evening, that defense from both sides, really, and that was the point that probably broke that fifth set open for the Perth Steel. Looks like we have David courtside. Who have you got down there with you, David?
We've got Shelby Amar, the captain of the Perth Steel. Shelby, 2-0 down. What was the chat after the second set?
I think it's more about like wanting to win, just taking the pressure off ourselves. Our defense wasn't the best in the first two sets, and that's something that's been a strength this season for us. So we just wanted to get back to that. Those girls, Canberra, they were hitting some big hits, especially through the middle, and we just needed to be better, basically.
I noticed your game particularly, you really stepped up and took the game on in the third set. In the fourth set, Caitlin Wincup totally dominated. 6 terminated kills, got you well back into the game. Jasmine Sarah was fantastic too. Who else stepped up for you guys?
Honestly, I think it was everyone. I think it's people like Danae, the Libros, they don't get the glory. You see the big hits from Katie and from Jazz, which it looks like they do it effortlessly, but that's what they're doing in training. They're hustling and putting their pressure on themselves. So in those moments, they can deliver, and thank God they did today.
You threw absolutely everything at the Canberra team, but they came back and just recycled the ball time after time. Every time I thought that ball's going to be killed, it wasn't, came back. You had to repeat. How difficult was that for you guys?
Yeah, it's something we knew before the game that they were very good at. So we knew we just had to keep in it and keep hustling and just taking time with the ball and trying not to force it. But like, power to them, that was an awesome game, and it definitely felt like a big fight to get the win.
5-0 for you guys, fantastic season. Congratulations on that, well done, and good luck in the finals coming up. Shelby Ma, all the best.
Lovely, thank you.
Do you want another one from the Heat team, Evan? Holly.
David tracks down Holly the year end from the Canberra Heats for a quick chat with the captain of this Heat team this season, David.
Thanks, Mick. Holly, you're in captain of the Heat team. Gee, you were close today. You were 2-0 up, tails up, feeling great. What did you talk about? I just spoke to Shelby Ma about their chat at the third set break. What was your chat?
We have quite a few injured players. We have a few broken bones, so we really just wanted to go out there, play our hardest, stick to our game plan. We love our snakes, and it was just a great game, yeah.
Kim Vogel was terrific today, and I thought your libero, Mei Lin, was also fantastic. Who did you like today from your team?
I think Millie did an amazing job in the middle as well. Obviously, Kim and May were amazing, but Millie really went out there and smashed those balls.
A tough season overall, but a good building year for next year. Who do you think you'd like to see play again for the Heat?
I think all of our local Canberra players, especially Jaya Burkett, her hand's actually broken at the moment, but we're really looking forward to having her back next season as well.
Yeah, she was a huge loss today for you guys, but I thought Linsky stepped up terrifically as well. Holly Wren, thanks for your time and enjoy the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. Great insight from the players, and I think great respect shown from Shelby Maher to this Canberra Heat team as they played their best game in the last round and forced that Perth Steel team to step up and raise the level as we have a look at the moments of the match. Defense from Walters. Rally defense there. Aylin had a number of these very, very long rallies. Lock cover. And that was, again, just opportunity after opportunity. Jimmy Walters being good. And it was really this point in the fifth set that broke it open for the Steel. It's been fantastic volleyball to watch. Of course, we head to the finals next weekend, the semi-finals. Still got one last matchup to come here. KO. Scenes here from Canberra as we're going to wrap things up. Get ready for the next match. Well, what a round it's been here in Canberra. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we look forward to your company again next weekend, the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League Finals.